I'll use a college analogy, right? I think most females are toddlers. They all have the emotional maturity of 4-year-olds, right? But when you get to a college stage, there's a transition that women go through, right? Where they find forced maturity. It's forced maturity. So you'll go to college and all these white girls will have all these signs like save the whales, save the planet, save the niggers. They always want to save some shit. All freshman and sophomore year, they trying to save some shit. All while they undergrads, they trying to save some shit. Then they become they become going toward their bachelor's degree, and they get that phone call saying student loans, it is what it is, and daddy not gonna sign on if your grades don't get that. Then all of a sudden, nature kicks in, right? And I say all the time, every other type of woman goes to college to find a husband. Black women go so she won't need one. So all of a sudden, the same white girls that was yelling save the whales in basically was 14th grade. Now she in 15th to 16th grade. If she can't read, she all in the athletic department trying to fuck a football player. If she can count, she's in the engineering department trying to help with tutoring. And she's trying to find the potential in a man. Nobody in college has money. They're all eating noodles.
Can I offer one little bit of pushback to that? I don't think black women go to college so that they don't need one. I think black women have grown more accustomed to going to college because they haven't been able to rely on one.
Nobody give a fuck about them University of Phoenix ass degrees. Look, man, they go to college.
I'm not saying that those degrees.
No. So you're telling me that education told them. Okay, so what you're telling me is education told them not to marry, because they keep saying they're the most educated, but they're least married. So you're telling me that they have more potential too, but they can't. Hold on. Here's what's crazy. White girls will go to college to marry a white boy in college. Black girls will get a degree to come home and marry a felon. Look, they don't even use college right. So the whole thing is there's no correlation. You can tell me that education makes them better spouses. You can't say they can't count on men because they don't want to count on men. They want to control me.
I like that comment by Michelle Atkins. That's kind of what I'm saying. He said, "My father sent me to college so I won't have to depend on men, not because we don't need."
Yeah, but it's kind of an oxymoron, because when you say you if you're talking about having a mate, there is a level of dependency, right? If I want a baby, I have to depend on the woman to have a baby. I can't say, you know what I'm saying, oh, I don't need her to have a baby. So that's the thing. It's kind of a play with words.
Okay, wait. No, Michelle, so answer this. So since you don't have to depend on a man, do you expect a man to pay for anything? Are you a 50-50 chick? Does he have to pay for the first cup of coffee? You don't have to depend on a man. You went to college, you learn how to read. Count to 10 now. Now what? What is a man's purpose to you now that you know how to read and count to 10? You still want to do traditional shit, right? But you want to have a voice, right? So you can say absolutely nothing when you got clothes on. Please explain to me what it is that school helps you. So
I mean, even the notion of the father saying you don't have to depend on a man, he's basically saying so you don't need a man. He just used a different word.
And not only that,
but depend on is no different than need. He just used the word so it doesn't seem like you don't need a man. You know, he's basically saying, I hope you find a man that you can probably control or have control over, because you haven't been.
Now you added shit.
Oh, I mean, I'm telling you, look, Biggie said it. I want to give my daughter a college plan so she don't need no man. You know what I'm saying? Depend and need is the same thing, right?
It is.
So all it is just one word representing need. That's it. So basically what he's saying, you don't need, which means you don't have to adhere. You don't have to listen to. You have control. So I'm glad to agree, which makes it difficult for a black woman. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this, what Oak said earlier about the white girls going to college and all of that stuff. It's true. I heard that originally from black women who went to college. They say that they talk to their white counterparts. Their mothers train them. When you go to college, you got to find whatever boyfriend for a husband. Black women don't teach their daughters, go find you a husband. They like, you need to just get your degree. And Michelle, I know you might think that's not how you felt, but in a sense it is, because most fathers don't want to give their daughter away.
And most black men hate themselves, because there's nowhere in the world I would tell my daughter that she doesn't need a man because I'm a man. I would try to tell her to find a man exactly like that, bring him home. I'll make sure he's straight, so he makes sure she's straight.
But you gotta understand.
I ain't gotta understand shit. Look, this is at the end of the day.
Context, man. Context is crucial, bro.
Context is not crucial. My niece came. This is a true story. My niece came to me. My niece graduated with her PhD. She came to me like a couple of months after she got that goofy ass degree in psychology or whatever, and she said, "Uncle Oak, when I went and got my doctorate, there was no other black men in the doctor program, and the ones that were, because motherfuckers think everybody's black because they have no concept of ethnicity or culture, but they was really Nigerians and Kenyans." She said the ones that were dated white girls. She said, "Uncle Oak, I just want to find a man with a PhD that drive a BMW, got his credit right, got his life right, got his profession the same way I do. Where can I find my man?" And I said, "Yo, niece, you lost your man in undergrad. Because men don't like school like that. Men don't go to get PhDs unless they're being engineers or something. You don't go get frivolous ass degrees and get a doctorate in cleaning fish tanks like girls do just to say they have a degree." I said, "You have become the man that you want. Now you want a man to outman you at the man that you became. Meanwhile, the man that you want is going to date the hostess at Hooters because she's feminine." So now, then my niece was upset with me for a minute. But then my niece found a boyfriend who was doing better in life than me. He started from the bottom, washing cars at this car lot. Bought a couple used cars, they sold them, let them fix them up here, resell them on the street. During the course of 11 years, the same amount of time that she was not even 11 years, because they was around the same age, so maybe 6 or 7 years. The same time she was from her freshman year of college till she got her doctorate, he was working on cars. By the time she met the man, he owned a car lot. He was making about $1.5 million, just selling cars. Got his little car lot, he moved. She said, "Uncle Oak, this dude keeps trying to buy me stuff, but I got my own money. I don't want to be dependent on no man." Like Michelle said, this was his words. And I said, "So he can't buy you nothing? He can't show you that he like you?" "No, because I got my own. I ain't for sale." I said, "Okay, you fucking?" "Yeah, but I don't like him because he not tall, dark, and handsome, and he ain't got no degree." I said, "Hold on. He's selling cars making more than niggas that got degrees. He's making more than a doctor.
With no student loans.
But he ain't educated though. Look, let me tell you something. Black girls are stupid as shit. There's no way in the world you can tell me. All they do is they try to up. That's the hypergamy shit, but they hypergamy is ass backwards because girls is ass. And I love my niece. And I knew it wasn't going to make sense because she had clothes on. But I never see my niece naked. So I know nothing she'll say ever makes sense. But I love her, so I listen. And the more she talked, the dumber it got. We had the same conversation over the course of 6 or 7 months from the time she got her PhD to the time she dated a millionaire that she's no longer dating because she couldn't be a girl for shit. Because just like I told her she wanted to be the man that then date a man that can outman her. All that shit was true. And I kissed my niece or I hugged her or something and I said, "You know what? When you hit 40 and realize I was right, your uncle's gonna buy your first cat." So I'm waiting. She got a couple more years. I'm gonna buy her this cat. We're gonna pick it out.